Hello Martha, thank you for getting in touch about dividing with remainders. So I can make a short video on it now, but I'll make a more detailed one when I have access to more of my equipment. So if I wanted to do 485 divided by 4, I would use a bus stop, and I would put the 485 inside the bus stop, because that is what I'm trying to share out. It's like I've got 485 sweets. I want to see how many groups of 4 I'd be able to make. Then I'd put the 4, which I'm dividing by, on the outside. And then we divide digit by digit. So I can say 4 into 4 goes 1. 4 into 8 goes twice, because if I had 8 sweets, I could make exactly 2 groups of 4. So make that 2, my apologies. And 4 into 5, well, if I had 5 sweets, I could make 1 group of 4, but I would have 1 left over, and that would be the remainder. Now, as you said, you're not entirely sure how to set that out. Well, when we've come to the end of the number, as we have here, we then insert decimal points, and on the number that we're dividing out, we then put a 0 after the decimal point. So 4 into 5 goes 1, with remainder 1. Now the remainder we put to the top left of that 0, so there's a 1 there. And then we say, well, 4 into 10. So I read that now as a 10. 4 into 10 goes twice, because if I think of my 4 times tables, it goes 4, 8, 12. So 12 is too big, so it will go twice. And there will be a remainder of 2, because 4 times 2 is 8, and I need to add 2 to get to 10. So the remainder of 2 will go just after, and underneath that there will be a 0, as we've just done with a 1 and a 0. So I now say 4 into 20, and that goes 5 times. So my final answer there would be 485 divided by 4 is equal to 121.25. So let's try maybe one trickier one, so if I can. So let's try something where I have to divide by a larger number. So let's try 300 and... I'm not sure how this will go, but let's try 344. Or, yeah, 344 divided by 13. So, once again, I'm going to put my bus stop in. 344 is what I want to share out. So I'm going to say, this is what I want to divide out. 344. And I want to divide that by 13. So, 13 into 3, that is going to go 0. Because if I want to if I have 3 sweets, I cannot make any groups of 13, so it'll go 0 times. But I've still got those 3 sweets, so my remainder will be 3. Right, 13 into 34. Well, I'll forgive you for not knowing your 13 times tables. So let's write down some of them. So 13, then it's going to go 26. Then it will go 39. And that's probably all we need right now. So 13 to 34, we can see 39 is too big, so it will go twice. And then if I look at 26, to get to 34, I would have to add 8. So that will go 8 times. So now I'm looking at 13 into 84. So let's carry on our list. So it'll go 39. Then it will go 4 times 13, 40, 12, 52. Then it will go 60 and 18, 78. No, that's too big. Sorry. 39. 2. Then it will go to 62, 65. Then it will go 78. So I obviously skipped one. and then it will go 90, then it will go 88, 89, 90, 91. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to go 6 times, and the remainder, so it's 6 times. I've come to the end of the number, so now I'm going to put my decimal in, put my 0 in. Right, so we can see that it has gone 6 times, and the remainder is the difference between 78 and 84, which is 6. So 13 into 60, well, that's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, with remainder 8. And that will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, with remainder 2. Right, 20 is going to go once, with remainder 7. And then 70 is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we can see this one is going to carry on for quite some time. It might actually be not an irrational number, but it might be a recurring decimal. It will go on for a long time. But we can see that eventually it would end, and that is how we would divide it. So hopefully that clears things up a little bit. Please ask me if there's any problems, and when I have access to all of my equipment, I'll be able to help you a little bit more. So have a lovely Saturday. All the best now.